is time once again. It's time once again for another auction haul. It's 16 pounds of Hot Wheels for $61.01. I've already cut the sides, so let's just cut down the middle. Oh, whoa, that's real straight, isn't it? Let's see what. Oh boy, look at this. Oh, holy moly! Look how. It's not a small box. Looks to be filled with our sweethearts, Hot Wheels. Let's get into them right here and right now. Right, we've got a ton of these to go through, so let's get after it. Like one of them's falling apart. Yeah, where's that one at, Bart? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, let's get started here. Got a little short card right there in the Donut Drifter. Donut Drifter action there. We got this hefty special paint on this dairy delivery van. It is, hey, $3.99 at Goodwill. And what year is this? Feels pretty old. 2005. Pretty old. It's got some nice heft. So we like that. Let's move on. We keep doing it all day with all these cars. El Viento right there has a nice little color scheme to it. El Viento. And what is this? Speed Wheels. That's not a brand I've heard of. Made in China. You know, nice basic design of this truck and the Speed Wheels. Next up, what's this thing? Create your own stunts. Press this button and you got cool stunts going on. Flat to fast car racers. If you've heard of that, let me know, because I have not. Next up, hey, I like that Dodge Challenger drift car. 6 out of 10 in the Night Burners series. Okay, that's pretty cool. Put that one on this side. What do we have here? High Roller. Little dusty High Roller, short card. Take that. And we got another El Viento. We just saw you, so there's another one there. I wonder how many dupes we're going to get. And how do I want to sort these? Because I want to know. Have you ever seen the rain? I want to know how many cars we're going to end up with. I have to get my little trusted notes out here. 2, 4, 6, 8 so far. Just bear with me. We'll have some fun together. Going through all these cars. I wonder how many are going to be like this. Where'd you go, car? You're in there somewhere. I know it. Got the Mazda MX-5 Miata. Indeed. I do. And I know you know. I do have a Mazda MX-5 Miata RF. Hardtop convertible GT. It is an absolute sweetheart. Absolute sweetheart. Here's another one of these Speed Wheels Series 13. Looks like a Lamborghini, doesn't it? It's coming out. Should we help it? Not yet. Not yet. Another one of these bad boys. The stunt car, flat to fast. I don't know what these are. I'm going to have to look these up because they're kind of scaring me. Kind of scared me. 94 Audi Avant RS2. Seem to be a lot of short cards going on, huh? Another handful. Hopefully I'll edit some of this slow poking this out. F1 Racer. Excited for the F1 race this weekend. Hopefully you'll be tuning in. Twinduction. Right there. Kind of cool. Put that on the right side on the cool pile. Oh yeah. Another MX-5 Miata. Nice wing action. Convertible. Like the color. Yep. I've started my Miata collection. Here's a Roadster. I like that car. That's a beaut you got there. Yeah, that is. Cool side. Tankinator. Gotta have yourself a Tankinator new in 2016. In case you're going to battle, you got to have your Tankinator. All right, so that is plenty more to go. 6101 shipped to the door. Will there be anything that blows? Whoa, another Cruise Bruiser. Do I have the pink already? I gotta look at my Cruise Bruiser collection. I mentioned this in another video. I want to collect the rainbow. All the colors of the Cruise Bruiser right there. Okay. Later Crater. Oh, man. Can you imagine what it's like to be new to this hobby? Well, I can. It's pretty cool. Oh, yes. Look at this. I've told you a couple of things. I know this isn't a bug. It looks like a bug. Fiat 500E, but I'm loving, just absolutely mesmerized by the gold metallic paint of these beauties. That goes over here on the cool side. Got the Rescue 2020 Ram 1500 Rebel right there. Got a little cracked action there. It's okay. That's, whoa, Hot Wheels High. Got the Hot Wheels Metro van. iPhone 2. Don't get too excited. Knock the iPhone 2 down. Another one of these stunt masters. Create your own stunts. Let me know if you have those, if you like those. Head starter, like the colors there. Colors of the Oakland A's and the Green Bay Packers. Favorite football team, Green Bay Packers. Favorite baseball player of all time, Rickey Henderson. Played for the Oakland A's, the GOAT. The GOAT. And there is a Manta Racer. Only room for one person in there. But you know, a vet only got 2 seats. Just enough room for a player and a freak. If you know that song, then you're way cooler than you could ever imagine. We got a doubler here of the Fiat. That's okay. So that's 3, 6, 9. 9 more. Okay, I see something sweet. Okay, Cadillac Project GTP Hypercar. We definitely have one of those already. Move this over here, move that over there. We got a Maserati Shamal. My Maserati does 185. I wrecked it last week and now I don't drive. And if you know that song, you're pretty cool. Okay, look at this thing. The Newland, Kowlund? What is wrong with you? Hypervan. It's a cool Hypervan. That'll go over this way. Got a Crescendo. Brilliant color scheme. The Crescendo will go over here. We have this small block taxi. I love the look of these things. It's a little cartoonish, which is fine, but you got to have a little cartoon action in your life. Speaking of cartoon action, another Donut Drifter right there. And then a Roger Dodger. I love these Roger Dodgers. Probably collect the rainbow in these as well, which means collecting all of the color schemes that they have. Supercharged. That thing is a long car, isn't it? Little dragster action there. Corvette Racer. Can never have too many Corvettes. I'm sure I will definitely have a extensive Corvette collection as I continue on my Hot Wheels and diecast journey. Hopefully when my wife gets home from Boston, her and Maya Coco, kid 2 Maya Coco, they won't come into my office and see the mess I'm creating with all these cars. Coco just graduated from Purdue, accepted a job out in the Boston area, so she'll be moving to Auburn. She went and signed her contract, and then we'll be moving her out there at the end of July. So I'm sad and excited at the same time. We have 3 sometimes wonderful children, and they're getting to that age. All right, there we go. Another one of these bad boys. There's one of those there. Got to make sure to count that. And look at this thing. It is a Oldsmobile Aurora GTS1. It's got to go over here, though. Oh, Jaguar MK1. Love the look of that. Love the front end. It's Gotta go on the cool side of things. Yes, gotta go. Oh my goodness, that is for sure staying. We gotta go. Oh, Dubla. Got another gotta go. Probably give my son, kid 3, one of those. He'll get a kick out of it. The Rally Special right there. Can go on this side of things. Maserati, we already have one. Because they're plain Jane, we don't need 2, so that can go to the left. The Mazda MX-5 Miata, we already have this as well. Even though we're creating a Miata collection, we don't need a bunch of doublers unless they look just like the one I have, so that'll go on the left. Oh yes, I already have this, but I could never have too many of these 1970 gold with the black and the chrome Camaro RS. So indeed. Then we have this Heiko Type D. It's kind of cool, but I'm going to pass on that. And then the Monster High Ghoul Mobile. Whoa. He did the dance. He did the monster dance. The monster dance. It was a graveyard smash. That'll go to the left. Probably going to be the longest video in the history of mankind. We have this Corvette Racer, but I don't know. I don't think the same duplicate rule applies. I don't know. So for now, that'll go to the right. Doesn't have the same duplicate rules as the Miata. The Rogue Hog. Left. That one will go left. We have this, the Street Shrieker. Looks like a nice supercar, but it's going to super pass its way to the left side. The Pedal Driver. Look at that cutie. What a sweetheart. New in 2015. I like that. We'll keep that. Oh, yes. The Jetsons. I like this kind of throwback stuff. I used to watch the Jetsons before school. If nobody was looking, I was eating like Hostess powdered donuts for breakfast. Hello. Maybe some Sugar Smacks. The Chill Mill. Look at this thing. Like the name. Don't care for the casting. Then we have this Gordon Murray Automotive T33. Whoa, hold on. I know I have one of these, but I don't think it's a short card, so may as well put that over on the cool pile. The Cupra E Racing. I know there's these types of cars. They're very popular with the youngsters. Well, I'm not young, so that's going on the left. And the Twin Mill Gen E. I like the paint scheme. Look at that Hot Wheels action there. But I don't think I need it in the collection. Another pile. Got a little Audi Avant RS2 4-door little grocery getter. That'll go on the left right there. Got the Tarmac Attack. Huh. Almost looks like a tuned F1 car. No, for now I'll pass. We'll just consider that. 88 Jeep Wagoneer. That's probably going to make it to the cool pile. Oh, Dubla. 88 Jeep Wagoneer. Don't need 2 of them, I know that. The Hollaback, the Hauler Back Girl. Right there. We'll haul that over to the left side. Another one of these hyper vans that apparently I can't pronounce. And I don't want. Okay. How do you can't pass up eyes like that on a crazy creature. So I think I'm going to keep that one. Hold on. Hold your horses. Okay. Another one of these. I do have one of these, a beat up one. Where is it? I just saw it a minute ago. This place is such a mess now with Hot Wheels and diecast. I don't even know. So right now, this will for sure stay because I think the other one is a regular card and this is the short card of the Power Wagon. There's another supercharged. Right over here on the left. Got an aerodynamic on the left. Got ourselves a Group C Fantasy. Cool looking supercar right there, but I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that. We have the Jaguar already. I don't need 2. Don't need 2. Ooh, ain't fair. I like the graffiti on this bad boy. Got a little bicycle action on the front. We'll pass on that. The mid-mill. Almost, but no cigar. We already have the concept car with the crazy Google eyes. Hello! So that'll be a pass. Got the Rollin' Solo. See me rollin', rollin' solo. Purple and blue. It's a no-no. Yes, it's a yes. Instant yes. 67 Camaro stunt car. Look at that thing. Metal frame. Good deal there. Rapid pulse. No thanks. Help pay for this addiction. Whoa, what's this thing? What in the world is this? It's a flight navigator. I'm missing the card. I'm sure it's in the box somewhere. Throw that over to the side. Don't forget to count it. Oh, uh-oh. I might have a whole sleeve of these to collect. You know how I feel about those gold cars and those Camaros. We got ourselves a high roller. Indeed, I know this was a chase car, so I'm assuming that that is not the chase, but we'll keep that. Got another high roller. That one's going to end up on the left side of things. We have this Mercury Cougar Eliminator. You know where that's going. Into the collection. Right there. Donut Drifter to the left. It's another color of the Audi Avant. That'll go to the left as well. There's another high roller. I don't need two. Don't need two of those. Crescendo to the left. Honda Civic Custom. That's kind of cool. Kind of cool. So that'll go on the right. Back into the box we go. What comes out? Nobody knows, but we know we got a bunch of these things. If these are cool, let me know. Because I don't know. I don't know. I remember that. I had one extra in that last round. Talking to myself, please. Oh, look at this. 67 Nova Black with the flames. Yes, indeed. That one's hot. The trots. Flipping fast. Nope. We won't be flipping that too fast. Stock car. I get it. I get it. 55 Chevy. Ooh. That's a big yes. That's a big yes. Look at this 74 Brazilian Dodge Charger. That's a keep. It reminds me of a story several years ago. Well, I don't know. Yeah, several years ago. We'll call it 10 years ago. I owned a real estate brokerage for 25 years. I retired early, about 5 years ago. Anyway, in the meantime, so I sold a friend's house, an old high school friend's house, and his wife, so I met his wife for the first time, and she was, just one of those that always kind of told you what was on her mind types, which I appreciate. So we have their house under contract. Hasn't closed yet. 68 Camaro going into the collection. Saw them at the local county fair, and Stacy, we had just been, I don't know where we were, Florida, Mexico, wherever, and she has a dark complexion. So when she just walks through the sun, she becomes tan. So it was nighttime, and she had just had her nails and toes done with like a fluorescent orange, and this dark skin. It's night at the fair. I run into Scott and his wife, and we've got our kids with us. So introduce them, pleasantries, and then a couple weeks later at the closing, I'm there, and Scott's wife, at the end of the closing, little small talk while the proceeds are being prepared, etc. And she says, "Yeah, it was great to meet you and your family at the fair, but it was kind of shocking. I was surprised that you were married to someone like that." And I was like, and I pause. I'm like, "Someone like what?" She goes, "Well, is she foreign? Is she like Brazilian?" I said, "No, she is not. She was born in Valparaiso. That's the town we live in, and lived here her whole life. She is not Brazilian. In fact, she's like Polish and German, but she just has that dark complexion." So I started calling her my Brazilian bride after that. So seeing that 74 Brazilian Dodge Charger reminded me of that story. All right, there's 1, sorry, 2, 3. We've got this Jaguar. I don't know, for some reason that, again, I'm looking for immediate visceral responses to things because there's so many of these cars. Like this Lucid Air, that's a yes, and probably because it's goldish. I like that immediately. Like this Punk Rod, that does nothing for me. Punk Rod yourself right over there. Now this 22 Ford Maverick Custom, it has a little response to it, so I'll put that over there. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, supercharged again. Move this here. This will go there. Whoa. Custom Ford Mustang. I don't really care for that livery, but it is a Mustang, and I do love me some Mustangs. You know that, so we'll put that right there. There's that googly-eyed concept car again. That can go over there. The DeLorean. I love me a DeLorean because from one of the greatest movies of all time, which reminds me, we took a anniversary trip probably 3-4 years ago to Portland, Maine. We stayed at some hoity-toity place on the water, and it cost us like a bazillion dollars a night to stay there. And we were in the room one night after, a fun day of adventure, etc., checking out the lighthouses, eating some lobster rolls, and some fresh seafood. And so we're in the room, and Back to the Future's on. And anytime it's on, I just get attracted to watching it. I'm like, hey, let's order some room service snacks. So we ordered like this snack pack for like $50. And there was like a couple little bags of M&Ms. It was supposed to come with popcorn. And they sent microwave, like a bag of microwave popcorn up to our room. And I look around like, really? We're supposed to pop our own popcorn? And what are we going to pop it in? This room does not have a microwave. So we called back down, and they're like, my mistake. We'll be right up there. There's the Loopster, roller coaster Loopster. Best roller coaster ever, Raging Bull, Six Flags in Gurnee, Illinois, by the way. So gentleman comes up for room service, and I'm laying in bed, like half naked. It's night time. And he walks in, and you think about a hotel room. He's 6 feet from me. I'm laying there in my underwear, and he's coming in and delivering bags of popcorn to us. They brought us like bags of Smart Pop, which I do like Smart Pop a lot, but it's just one of those moments. They leave the room, and Stacy and I are just dying laughing. All right, let's keep this party going with the Skull Shaker. You can't have enough Skull Shakers, wouldn't you agree? Put that right there. There's the Hollaback Girl again, so that's out. All right, Track Manga. Track Manga. Sometimes you can read, sometimes you can't. That's okay. Doing It Up. It's kind of cool. I don't think I need it, though. Doing It Up. Right there. We got to clear the decks. There's a bazillion cars over here. All right, another round of these bad boys. There's 1, 2, 3. These do nothing for me. Again, tell me if you know these, if they're cool, if they're fun to play with. Not that I'm going to play with these, but another round of those. Let's get those out of the way. They take up too much room. We're getting closer to the bottom. Let's try to get all of them out here, the rest of them. Oh, looks like we got a loose. Whoa, loose in the caboose right there. Why does it feel so chintzy? Yeah, because it is. It's a Camaro, so it's going to make it to the cool side for now. But it feels like a Chintzmobile. Proton Saga. That's going to make it for now. Silverado. EV Silverado. Pass. There's an empty Vulture Droid. Here is another El Viento. Pass. Look at this crazy thing. Kid 3 would have loved this about 10 years ago. Mine Cart. There's another Proton Saga. Oh, look, we got another Roger Dodger. I think that's the same color, though, as the one we had earlier, so we'll have to take a look at that, but it's definitely a keeper for now. Another one of these gotta goes, and we know we love those. So that's okay. Keep the count going. Bazumka. It's cool, but no. And the Manta Racer. Right there. Last but not least, we got ourselves a, oh yeah, nice way to finish it with the Mazda Repu. Tell me how to pronounce it down in the comments below, but that's how we will end it. Let's add these up. All right, we've tallied them up, and we have 123 vehicles that was in this auction haul. 6101 or 6001? $61.01 for 123 Hot Wheels diecast cars. Why don't you dust this thing off before you show it on camera? Because it gets dusty. I live in a farm field. So that's what we have. Let me know if you like any of these cars. I love a number of them. In fact, here's the piles. Here's the piles of the cars that go into the collection right there. And you know how we like these types of bad boys right here. All right, so thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, share this video and this channel with a lovable friend, and I'll see you in the next video.